Visitation modifications. Dealing with a 13-year-old. Oh my God, 13-year-olds are kind of like aliens. So I know for any parent, that's a challenging time. And for separated or divorced parents, that can be particularly challenged. The question is, what are the chances of them winning to terminate visitation, especially against a family who like to be controlling of said teenager from the paternal side of the family? All right, so here's the skinny on this. In New York, the child never gets to decide. And, when they turn 18, they become legally adult and they're in nobody's custody. So at age 18, you can't make them follow any custody schedule. But until literally their 18th birthday, if you have a separated household and you don't have an informal arrangement with the other parent, you have an order, then the order must be followed. Now, that being said, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, the older they get and the more mature their decision or their opinion is, not their decision, their opinion is about where they spend time between the two households will be given consideration and weight by the court. But it's not controlling. So we don't let kids decide these things. So think about it. You don't let your 13-year-old stay out overnight with a boyfriend or girlfriend. You don't let the 13-year-old drink alcohol with their friends on Saturday nights. You don't let your 13-year-old not get their teeth cleaned on a regular basis and their dental checkup on a regular basis. You don't let your 13-year-old decide if they go to a well visit or not, or get health care when they're sick. So you're the parent. Remember that. And if you give the child the power to make parent decisions, then you're going to have an out-of-control child, or you're likely to. Not every child is, but remember, teenagers are wired biologically, neurologically, they are wired to be self-centered. And that's not like, I'm not saying your kids, conceited or self-centered or not considerate of others. That's just how they're wired. So if you feed into that, you're going to have an out-of-control child, and it will come back on you when the child decides, the next week you turn down a request that they make to do something with their friends, and now they want to go live with the other parent. So stay in the parent lane and keep your child in the child lane, and life will be a whole lot easier. Okay.